Hi guys, welcome back to my XPS guide. Now we finally get Tifa. Okay, so yes, everyone has been waiting for her. So let's see what's so special about her. So I can say that she is kind of like similar to her NVA unit. Okay, what do I mean by similar? And yes, she is a finisher. And yes, she is water-based attacker. So yes, pretty same like her NVA, right? But this Avalanche Tifa is much more powerful, of course, okay? First of all, she has Granny's ability, which increased her water damage by 50%, and that's insane, okay? 50%, that's huge boost, okay? Not only that, her limit burst is also insanely powerful. On the normal form, her limit burst can deal 200 times base damage. And yes, 200 times, that's huge. But on her Brevshi form, it is even more insane because she can deal 350 times. Wow. But again, you need to use it once to get maximum damage. So it is consecutive damage mechanic, and basically the normal form limit burst is used first to get the Fist Imperil 25% and 125% Water Imperil. So I can say pretty nice attack. Okay, and yes, another thing I like about her is her Trust Mastery Word and SDMR. Whoa, they are really good. First of all, take a look on the Trust Mastery Word. It increases your attack by 60%. Yeah, 60 without restricted to any weapon. Awesome, right? And boost damage for various chains by 100%. So it's not like chain modifier cap, but it is also really important because that means you can reach your maximum damage modifier cap faster. Okay, so let's say for the normal chain modifier cap, you reach it for 10 elemental hit chain, right? But with this, you only need like 5 elemental chain to reach the maximum. So, wow, really amazing. Okay, this can make you able to deal and chain more easily because you don't need to reach like 20 elemental hit chain for 500% chain modifier cap finisher. Okay, so this Trust Mastery Word is really good. One of the meta Trust Master, I can say, meta ability on this age. Okay, for the STMR, it is also insanely good because it increased 82 attack. Okay, so yes, pretty high. Okay, 82. One of the highest on the game. But the special thing is, if you equip this on Tifa and Cloud, yes, only those two, maybe, okay? Because I'm not sure whether this gonna work on Sephiroth or not, okay? But for now, it only works for Tifa and Cloud. But again, this Trust Mastery Word is kind of bad on global in terms of accessibility because, like you know that Cloud Final Fantasy VII Remake hasn't got his X+2 ability. X+2 abilities. So I can say he is kind of weak on the global. So I can say this STMR is only useful for Avalanche Tifa. Okay, and if you have Avalanche Tifa, why you use the normal Tifa? Okay, so basically this is pretty good STMR for her. Okay, gonna make her damage really insane. So the weakness, I can say that amazing Granny's ability, you can only use it once. So wow, you can only use it once. Okay, I know the buff and the water damage buff and limit burst damage buff lasts for 4 turns. But that means you need to feel her limit burst as fast as possible because, yes, she doesn't have other method to fill her limit burst instantly. She has Stardust Ray Chain, which refill 8 limit burst crystals, but again, that's not full. So maybe one trick to use her is by bringing Enthruster. Okay, so make sure you max her limit burst too. Okay, because like you can see, it only fills 60 limit burst crystals, and she use 60 limit burst if her limit burst is on maximum level. If not, it costs higher. Okay, so that's the weakness. And for the Brave She form, I'm not sure, okay, but it is 12 hits attack. I believe that the last hit gonna deal the most damage, but yes, let's hope the first 11 hits not gonna mess up your chain. But this is also good for, let's say, Dark Vision, because that means you can increase the hit counts. Okay? And the biggest weakness I can say is she is locked to water. But because it is, yeah, it seems the game will go into that direction. I will talk about this later. So I guess I'm okay with this. Okay, so that's all about Tifa. Now let's talk about the 5 stars to NVA unit. So Rufus Shinra, I can say that he is bad. Okay, he is bad, but yes, he still has some uses. First of all, he can imperil Dark and Thunder element by 130%. So 10% better than the average number, so it's a good thing. And he can chain with Stardust Ray, Absolute Mirror of Equity, and also can become Tag Chainer. But let's talk about the downside. For Stardust Ray, there is nothing special about it, I guess. For Absolute Mirror of Equity, it is his strongest attack, but it is locked behind a setup. Okay, and Mirror of Equity, I don't think that's much use on today's standard. Okay, maybe in the future, but for now, I think Stardust Ray is the king. And for Tech Chainer, he is triple caster, and one Tech Chain only has like 7 hits, so that means he can only deal like 20 hits elemental chain. So I guess if you don't have that Tifa Trust Master reward, it is not that good to cap chain your true dual wield finisher. Okay, so that's the weakness I can say. And like Tifa, he is also very strong against beast and human, so that's a plus. Maybe you can use him on Dark Vision if you need Stardust Ray training partner. And yes, this one, but really guys, he can break, but Rude and Reno are much better breaker, because Rude and Reno able to break like 84%, but for Rufus, the maximum he can break huge number to 84 or 85%. I forget. Okay, but the point here is it is not all stats break. For all stats break, he is limited to 70%. So again, just your passable characters. Okay, and yes, like you can see that Trustmaster and STMR are also not that interesting. For Trustmaster reward, 30 attack, 30% when equipped gun. This is actually quite nice. Okay, if your character equip gun, so yes, I guess it's good enough. But for the STMR, it's pretty bad. Not pretty bad, but yeah, it's bad. Okay, first 60% attack equipped with a gun. So yes, only 60% boost, and you restricted to gun. Remember, okay, Tifa, I know Tifa is Neo Vision, but again, we have much better characters, better STMR, which have higher than 60% and not restricted to any weapon. This one restricted to gun and only 60%, so that's already big cross in my eyes. Okay, and boost equipment attack when armed with 2 one-handed weapon. It is 50% through dual wield. Wow, it's not amazing at all. Okay, you can equip it through accessory from the past meta equipment like Onion Knight, Trust Mastery Word. So this one, I can say Rufus is not that interesting to pull, but because he is paired with Tifa, you will likely get him, okay, even when you don't want him. Okay, so that's for the characters. Now the final question like usual, should you summon? Yes, of course, you should summon if, yes, I believe you have been waiting for her. I also told you that, well, it's better to save your Lapis for this banner because we already get free IRate until X+2. Okay, so yes, actually, sorry for last week. It seems we gonna able to make IRate into X+2. Okay, because it seems that each week they give us IRate mission, which gonna give 40 fragments. So 3 weeks, 120 fragments, and from daily login, 30 fragments. So yes, enough to make her into X+2. Okay, that's for the correction for last week video. But let's go back to Tifa. So Tifa is, yes, definitely you won't get her for free. And yes, her damage is top tier, okay, on physical realm, okay, or whatever you scale. But yes, again, I believe there is always a reason not to summon her. And let's take a look on it. Tifa is really good. Really good character, okay? It's like, maybe I can say a big damage jump again. But, it's like I said on the beginning of the video. This game go into that direction. What I mean by that direction is, from now on, each character gonna be the same. What makes them different is the element. Okay, it's not necessarily a bad thing, okay, I can say, but it means you need to be careful. You need to know what element you need. Okay, so the reason not to summon her is because, like I said, she is locked to water element, and for water element, we already have strong water element finisher. Yes, Oracle Maiden Luna Freya. So if you already have Oracle Maiden Luna Freya, you probably want to hold your Lapis back. Okay, I perfectly know, okay, their attack type is different, so Tifa can be used on Dark Vision. I know, okay. But like I say, the game go into that direction. Let me tell you that next week, we probably gonna get Sephiroth, and yes, Sephiroth is exactly same like Tifa, but Sephiroth is Dark Elemental Attacker. And talking about that, we also gonna get the Wind Tifa from Auron. Okay, Auron is Wind Elemental Finisher. So again, like I said, pick your tool. Okay, pick your tool. But if you remember, for water, we have Luna Freya. For wind, we have Ferris. So I think if you really want to have a little bit element variation on your party, what you should pull is Sephiroth. Okay, because we still don't have strong dark elemental finisher. Okay, Ardyn on the global becomes non-elemental. Yeah, but yes, I know he can still become your dark finisher. But my point here is, yes, Sephiroth is basically Dark Tifa. Okay, so pick if you want Sephiroth. If you prefer Sephiroth like me, okay, Sephiroth is much cooler. Okay, so I'm not waifu type guy. When I see female character, oh, I'm gonna get her. No, I don't like that. Basically, what I see is, yeah, I'm more like, whoa, this character is so cool. I'm gonna pull her or him. So on my eyes, Sephiroth is much cooler than Tifa. That's why I think I'm gonna try or maybe go hard on Sephiroth. But that doesn't mean I won't go hard on Tifa, because I don't have Oracle Maiden Luna Freya. Okay, that's another reason for me to pull for her. So if I manage to get this Tifa, I don't need Sephiroth. Okay, but yes, that's just me. I have told you the reason, okay? And talking about Rufus Shinra, just forget him, okay? Nothing special. Bad Trust Master Reward, STMR. There is nothing worth chase from him. But if you go for Tifa, you're probably gonna get him, man. Okay, I think that's why they make him not that good, because you're gonna get it. This is a unit that you're gonna get, so why they gonna make it so good, right? I believe that's the logic. Sorry, not trying to be negative here, but it's the fact. Okay, so that's for the Tifa, okay? I know if you want to pull her, go out, okay? She's really powerful. Totally recommend it if you don't have strong physical finishers. But again, if what you need is element, maybe you want to think who you are gonna pull, pick Sephiroth or Auron or Tifa. Okay, so that's all for this week. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Prep XPS Guide. Bye bye guys!